This February is bringing something that's going to catch a lot of people off guard. For some folks, there will be not one but two deposits showing up around the same month. And that has naturally sparked a lot of questions, confusion, and even a little excitement. Yes, for certain Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, Social Security Disability Insurance, and Veterans Affairs beneficiaries, it can look like two checks are arriving in February. This is not a rumor. It is not a leak. And it definitely is not social media hype. It all comes down to how the official payment calendar lines up this year and how federal payment rules work when weekends and holidays get involved. The big question everyone keeps asking is simple but important. Who actually qualifies to see two deposits? Is this some kind of bonus, a surprise increase, or a new cost of living adjustment? Or is it just a payment being moved because of the calendar? The answer matters because misunderstanding this can really throw off your budget if you are not careful. So, let us slow it down and walk through exactly what is happening, why it is happening, and who is truly affected. This information is based on a careful review of the official payment calendars and announcements from the Social Security Administration, the United States Treasury, and the Veterans Affairs Department. Everything you are reading here is based on confirmed schedules and official rules. No guesses, no rumors, just real information you can actually plan around. And it is understood how much these payments matter. When you are living on a fixed income, timing is everything. A check arriving a few days early can feel like a lifeline, and a delay can cause real stress. Groceries cost more than they used to. Gas never seems to go down. Prescription co-pays keep climbing. Many people depend on these deposits to cover rent, utilities, medical bills, and basic daily needs. So, when a month appears to bring two payments, it feels huge. Sometimes it truly helps. Other times, it is simply a calendar shift that looks like extra money, but really is not. Understanding that difference is the key. Here is what is actually going on. Whenever the first day of a month falls on a weekend or a federal holiday, the Social Security Administration does not issue payments on that day. Instead, they move that payment to the last business day before it. This rule mainly affects Supplemental Security Income payments, which are normally scheduled for the first of each month. In years like this one, when the first of the next month falls on a Saturday, the payment for that upcoming month arrives early at the end of the prior month. That is why February can appear to have two deposits for some people. One payment is the regular Supplemental Security Income payment tied to the normal schedule, and the other is actually the next month's Supplemental Security Income payment being sent early because March 1st falls on a weekend. It is not bonus money. It is not an increase. It is simply your next payment arriving ahead of schedule. The total amount you receive over the year does not change. Only the timing of a single payment does. Now, let us talk about who will actually see this happen. First, Supplemental Security Income recipients are the most directly affected. Supplemental Security Income normally pays once a month on the 1st. Because of how the calendar lines up, the Supplemental Security Income payment for March is issued at the end of February. That means Supplemental Security Income recipients may see two deposits associated with the February timeframe, even though one of them officially belongs to the following month. Next are people who receive both Supplemental Security Income and Social Security Retirement or Social Security Disability Insurance. These individuals already receive payments on different schedules. Supplemental Security Income comes at the start of the month, while Social Security and Social Security Disability Insurance are paid on Wednesdays based on birth dates. In February, that can still mean two deposits landing in accounts close together, but they are simply your normal benefits arriving on their usual timelines, not anything new or added. Veterans Affairs benefit recipients follow a slightly different system, but similar rules apply. When a payment date conflicts with a weekend or holiday, the Veterans Affairs Department may issue payments early. For veterans who also receive Supplemental Security Income or Social Security, this can result in multiple deposits showing up close together in February, depending on the combination of benefits they receive. It is crucial to check the official Veterans Affairs payment schedule for specific dates. To make this feel more real, imagine someone like a 72-year-old retiree living on supplemental security income and a small Social Security check. Seeing two deposits close together can bring temporary relief. It might mean rent can be paid early, prescriptions can be refilled without worry, or groceries can be stocked before prices jump again. For a disabled veteran receiving Veterans Affairs benefits along with Supplemental Security Income or Social Security Disability Insurance, the timing shift can offer a bit of breathing room. Even though the total yearly amount does not change, according to Social Security Administration data, the average Supplemental Security Income payment is currently around the mid-$700 range for individuals and higher for couples. When two payments land close together, it can look like a much larger total for the month, but it is important to remember that both payments are paid at the same current rate. There is no new cost of living adjustment included in these February deposits. Any future cost of living adjustment will not take effect until January of the following year. This kind of month can still be very helpful if handled wisely. An early payment can cover essentials, reduce stress, and help people stay ahead of bills. And if you use direct deposit or a direct express card, there is nothing you need to do. The payment is automatically sent early under Social Security Administration rules. But here is the part that really matters. That early payment means there will be a longer gap before the next one arrives. Once the early payment for March is issued at the end of February, there will be no additional Supplemental Security Income deposit at the beginning of March. If you are not prepared for that gap, it can feel like your check suddenly disappeared. That is why planning ahead is so important. Right now is a good time to double-check your My Social Security account to make sure your information is correct and to confirm your payment schedule. Mark the dates on your calendar so you know which deposit belongs to which month. If medical costs are draining your check, look into Medicare savings programs or extra help options that may reduce premiums and co-pays. Review your budget carefully and set aside part of the early payment so you are covered during the gap period. And if you have taxes withheld from your Social Security, make sure your withholding choice still makes sense for your situation. There is a lot happening right now. Payment timing changes, cost of living adjustment discussions, and upcoming Medicare adjustments can feel overwhelming. But none of this takes away from one simple truth. These benefits are earned. You worked for them. You contributed. Many of you served. Every dollar you receive is yours by right. Managing these funds wisely, especially during months where the schedule shifts, is about making the system work for you and your needs. If this explanation helped clear things up about February payments, consider sharing this information with others who might need it. Staying informed about official updates on future cost of living adjustments is important, as those details matter for long-term planning. Reflecting on your own experience can be useful too. Have you ever had a month where payments arrived early or twice close together? Did it help you, or did it make budgeting harder later on? Sharing that experience can help someone else feel less alone in navigating these federal payment systems. Take care of yourselves, plan ahead, and remember that understanding the calendar is the first step toward using it to your advantage.